So okay, so this I don't mean.
I didn't see any of it.
I know. I'm going to show it to you. That wasn't it. I was just, as I was searching for it, I forgot kind of those things too. This is not funny. So I don't mean to be laughing. It is not funny. It's actually quite angering and it's heartbreaking as well. The division and everything else and the discord that's been sowed and it always continues to be sowed and how well it works.
I know.
I'm just trying to
on a consistent basis.
I'm just trying to understand, bro. Yeah, we gonna have to show that video.
Goodness.
But we were just talking about this. We were just talking about it, and we were talking about the media's build up to different things, how it sows disinformation, misinformation, and that people are really actually eating. They gobble that stuff up. Yeah. Now here's the thing: we might take that for granted because we actually don't watch news.
Yeah, I don't watch news. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. We don't watch the news. That's. I wouldn't even. I just. Yeah, I mean that's crazy to me. But and I'm not saying you shouldn't watch the news. Although I am saying you shouldn't watch the news.
You shouldn't watch the news. I mean, when's the last time you got some information from the news? Yeah. It was like, dang it. If I hadn't watched this, I would be messed up.
I know. It's true.
Like you can get the weather on your phone.
Now turn it down real quick. Find this. Just this. Yeah. And I'll let you know when it's coming up. Because there are a lot of people who, from this information or misinformation they get from the news, they're actually going out and causing harm. Yeah. Causing harm. So what we were talking about on our most recent episode was I guess the different outrage and anger over the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Mm-hmm. And the Kyle Rittenhouse trial and the outrage and anger that comes over it is outrage and anger that is man, I can't even think right now. My brain is moving a mile an hour. But it comes from deception. Yeah. We talked about how even with the George Floyd case, Jacob Blake, all these things that happened, the media gets its hands on it and then sows poison in it first.
Taylor, yeah.
And then that's the information that we're all sitting on top of after that. So listen to this.
Particularly from black people regarding this verdict. I mean, if you didn't know anything about this, right? You just saw the reactions. You would think that Kyle Rittenhouse had killed some black folks, right?
Yeah, and that's step one. Yeah.
So it really is. So this is coming from the YouTuber black conservative perspective, right? Mm-hmm. And what he's mind boggled over is that these people in their outrage are actually spewing lies without them knowing it. Yeah. They don't even know they're spewing lies. And he's going to play an example.
I simply wanted to publicly announce that the verdict of the Kyle Rittenhouse case has been nothing more than a disgusting reminder of what it's really like to be black in America. All the protesting, everything we went through in 2020, we really would think would make a change, but clearly it doesn't. We scream Black Lives Matter, but it doesn't matter enough for these people who are in power, the jury, the judge, anybody, to charge this man with murdering and taking away two beautiful black lives at the ripe ages of 26 and 36. It's disgusting. We can't go to the store, rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. We can't lay in bed, rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. And we can't even protest without our lives being on the line. And that's what we fight for,
He hasn't watched a second of anything.
Okay, so now what do we get from that? What has he watched? The news.
I mean, that's so odd, yo.
He watched the news. He sat there and this poor young man genuinely believes that Kyle Rittenhouse killed two beautiful black people. But now here's the thing. He also believes that Breonna Taylor was slain while laying in her bed. You know, right? This is the news. It's the news.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the news. And so now from that, you've gotten the people who are like, you know, they're trolls. They're conservative trolls. So they come out and they just like troll people because they're so false. And let me be honest with you. It's hard not to troll when people are so false.
Yeah. Let me just say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick. A dude I went to high school with posted on Facebook. He was like, yo, I can't believe this. Yo, this is America with the KKKs in it. Right? And I was like, yo, did you watch the trial? That's what I said. Yo, did you watch the trial? And some person I've never met before said to me, he tagged me in it and said, oh, so you married a white woman thinking you was going to escape black problems.
Oh my.
And I literally, my friend from high school, he commented and said, you wildin'. What are you talking about? I said, I truly don't even know how to respond to this. Like, dog, I truly don't even know what to say. I don't even know what that means.
It is the contest of either responding or posting something with magnum profundity in order for people to be like, yeah, that's deep.
What were you about to say? What were you about to say?
I don't even remember, dog. Oh. As far as our desire. This is what I keep trying to tell people. We're like Dave Chappelle, right? Everybody's blaming Dave Chappelle for hating trans people. He was like, the whole time, this was about the whites. Mm-hmm. It's like, that's not our stance. We're saying that the whole time, this is not about Democrats. Mm-hmm. This is about the media.
Yeah.
Now.
Run by Democrats.
Yeah, right. Run by Democrats. Now, but here's the thing. The media, you can believe whatever you believe. We're going to disagree with it. But the media is the one that tells you we should hate each other.
Yeah, right. I know.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Now there will be fundamental disagreements where that's just the way it is. You know, if you are pro-abortion, I believe that's murder, and it's not because I make a stance politically. It's because of my love for Jesus, who's the creator of all life. We don't have the say to end life. That's it. That's just a disagreement. But guess what? Even in the midst of that, I will tell you you are committing sin, and I won't hate you. Mm-hmm. The media tells us we should hate each other. And so people think that when they hear conservative perspectives like ours, that we're Trumpers. And we...
Yeah, how did that happen?
Yeah. All it took was one president
for 4 years.
That's where conservatism started, Aaron. He's the... what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, man. But whatever.
But I would say...
Progenitor of conservatism.
In our lifetime, he would probably be the most consistent conservative across the board. You think about somebody like George Bush. He would say he's a Republican or a conservative, but he was not.
Well, a lot of Republicans hate
he was a liberal Republican.
Yeah.
Just like our governor in Maryland.
Right.
Governor Hogan.
Gary Hogan.
Liberal.
Larry Hogan.
Larry Hogan, yeah. But yeah, so I've seen a lot of people make statements like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, we can't win. Or things like, you know, man, white tears, man. Like,
what's the white tears? I don't get that one.
Kyle Rittenhouse having a panic attack on the stand. The white tears got a lot of power, man.
What dog? So here's another thing. Here's another thing. I think you brought this up on one episode. Because so you have that, right? You have the completely misinformed that says that Kyle killed black people. And then you have the people who spin it and know they can't take that angle because he didn't kill black people. And they're like, man, even if you're white but you're for black lives, you're not going to get justice, because apparently America loves to do unjust justice for white people only.
Right.
But then if you're a white person, then you forfeit your ability to have favorite bias from the government because you are for black lives, and therefore you won't receive justice. Meanwhile, the white people involved in this incident were yelling nigger.
Right. Shoot me, nigga. That's what he said.
That's interesting.
Nobody's mad at that.
That's quite... Are we so confused?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm not angry about it. I mean, ain't no black person involved in this entire situation. But it's just, it's confusing. It's so confusing. Everything's so confusing. And all we care about, ladies and gentlemen, is you.
Yeah.
Stop believing your TV. Turn it off.